In the Spotlight with your hosts, Kerry Douglas and Jeff Will. Tonight's guest, check out the owners of the Black Bread Company, singer-songwriter author Nikki, Stellar Awards founder, CEO Don Jackson, Bishop Greg Davis, and music from Terrell T-Rex Simmons and Jahana Jones McCoy. In the Spotlight. Now, your hosts, Kerry Douglas and Jeff Will.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Welcome back to another week, another edition, another episode of us getting right back here on the Spotlight. Listen, I'm one of your hosts, Jeff Will, and the reason why we're here, we got the boss man, the visionary, the CEO, Kerry Douglas here. What's going on, man?
Jeff, man, I'm so excited. It's been a great week. We have a lot of information to disseminate to the people, man. I am so happy. I want to, again, thank everybody who's taking out their Friday night to hang out with us. We had a lot of people sitting and waiting and anxiously participating this great moment, and we here right now,
yes,
baby.
Sir.
We're right here, right now, in the Spotlight.
Yes, sir. Listen, I don't know if y'all saw the promo, but it said money. It had the OJs. They said money. Man, we're gonna eat some bread. I hope y'all got some butter with that Black Bread Company. Come on now. Listen, I need you to tag everybody in your friends list that you want to make some money with. Listen, I feel like some millionaires are gonna be in the comments tonight. That's all I'm saying. Listen, go ahead and tag them right now. Tag them right now. Listen, you are right here on the Spotlight for a Friday night. Listen, we got so many awesome guests on tonight. Listen, we got the Black Bread Company. Come on now. Black Home. Come on now.
We got the one and only the Stellar Awards special interview with Don Jackson. He's making a special presentation to yours.
Come on now,
baby.
Come on now. Listen, it's big tonight. It's real big. Listen, go ahead, tag your whole friends list. Tag your family, tag your mama, daddy, sister, brother. Tag them all. We going in tonight. It's going to be something so big. Listen, a couple of housekeeping rules too. Listen, I need you to text gospel to 39970. That's 39970. So you can stay updated on all gospel news. All right. Did you hear me? Make sure you do that. Listen, this man next to me, he has a gospel mix out that I want him to talk about. Kerry Douglas, without further ado, go ahead, take it away.
Oh, wow. The gospel mix CD, y'all going to hear a lot more of it. By the way, Barbara from Maryland, thank you for coming by and visiting us today. The rest of y'all, put something in the comments, where y'all listening at us from. But anyway, we're going to play hey, David Huggins. What's up, David? What's up?
Hey.
It's my time to say hi to all my friends. So people that I haven't talked to in a long time, y'all shout out to me and say something. We got a great show for you right here. Absolutely. But anyway, the gospel mix, Kerry Douglas gospel mix, y'all got to check that out. Y'all got to stream it. It's an exciting project, and you're about to hear a lot more from it real soon. So y'all download it. And one other thing that Jeff forgot to tell you guys, like, this is a music intensified program. So we are asking you guys to please be supportive of our sponsors, and please be supportive of the artists that come on board. And look, we want y'all to get engaged and ask us questions. We're going to bring it out to the special guests. And this is just not music, but it's also about entrepreneurship, because we want to see our people grow. We want to grow, and we want to connect you with people that are growing. So any questions you want to ask, just hit us right there in the comments. Hit us and let us know where you calling from. So, all right, DeMarcus Green, thank you, brother. Thank you for stopping by. We're excited to have you. Let's go, Jeff. Where we at?
Listen, let's go ahead and do a recap of last week. Listen, without further ado, take it away.
Here's what happened last week. On the Spotlight. Jeff Will, take it away.
sure will. Listen, welcome back to the Spotlight right here on a Friday night with your guys, Jeff Will and Kerry Douglas. Man, listen, last week was amazing, but listen, this week it gets higher, it gets better, it gets better. Kerry, are you ready, man?
I'm excited. Let's go. And everybody jump on those comments so we can definitely shout you out and let's ask the questions that you want us to ask. We want to ask the questions that you want us to ask the guests. So jump right on and let's get with it.
Yes. Listen, without further ado, let's get into our first guest coming up to the Spotlight. Listen, have you ever known a company to be black owned that does bread? That's all I'm saying. And by bread, they make regular bread and they get the bread. Listen, they're going to show you how tonight. Listen, I want everybody to go ahead and welcome up the Black Bread Company.
Ooh. What's happening?
Hey,
Charles, how you doing? You gonna show us how to make the dough? How to literally make the dough?
Yes, sir.
They rolling in the dough. Rolling in the dough.
Yeah, we trying to. Well, first we appreciate you all having us. Glad to be here. I think my partners might be checking in soon. And trying to get on, but yeah, my name is Charles Alexander, one of the founders of the first ever black-owned sliced bread company, which is Premium Gourmet Sliced Bread. We just launched in February. We want to commemorate Black History Month. We've been going through the process since March of 20. So we not only our product, look good, but when they taste it, it tastes good and all the above. So yeah, we're here. We just got in all 44 Mariano's just a few weeks ago. That's our first major grocery store. We are in the process of getting to a few more. We're making some announcements very soon. We've been shipping bread nationwide since February, so it's been a great ride.
Wow, man, I'm so excited, because we eat a lot of bread around here, and I would love, instead of seeing Miss Barrett, I want to see something that's black owned, the Black Bread Company, man. I'm excited about that. I know all of our viewers, they gotta be excited too, because black people are making some incredible moves these days. And it's people like me and Jeff, we're gonna disseminate the information and let everybody know about Charles, the Black Bread Company, and your crew, man. I just want to give you the high five, let the world know, man, we're proud of you. And I know the struggle because I'm a independent businessman. I know the struggle. I understand, just working deals out. I can remember back when we had our Gospel Truth magazine, and we had it distributed in the Walmarts, and that process, man, it was awesome. So I'm sure you're gonna be in all 4,800 Walmart stores coming soon. I'm claiming, Charles, that you're gonna be in all those Walmart stores. And if you need some help, holler at your boy. I know how to make it happen.
Yes, sir. We need them all, man. We want to be. Our goal is to be a household brand. Some quick history. The sliced bread industry started in the early 1920s. Just now, 100 years later, we're just getting representation in the bread aisle. So we're here now, and we plan to stay.
Hey, Jeff.
Awesome.
Hey, young brothers, young, good-looking brothers.
Come on now. Young. Listen, we on the come up, man. They on the come up. What we doing next generation, baby.
Next old generation. And rusty like me, the young, good-looking, intelligent entrepreneurs. We have got to support these guys, you guys. So talk to my man Charles, Jeff.
Absolutely. So Charles, how did this all come about?
That's a great question. So my best friend and also co-founder Mark Edmond, he just around like March or April, everything was going on with George Floyd. It just a lot of unrest in our society. He went to the grocery store, had a regular grocery store list, but he was intentional with buying black. So the first item on his grocery store list was bread. So he went to the bread aisle, literally, he started Googling all the, Mother's Bread and Wonder and Sara Lee. And he found that there were of course, none of them were black founders. And two, he found none of them were black executives, right? So CEO, CFO, et cetera, right? So from there, he called me He's like, Charles, you know, like there's no black-owned sliced breads. I'm like, you sure? It gotta be at least one. Maybe it's that store you're in. So I start Googling, still nothing. We got my other best friend in line, Jamel. He's the other founder, there's three of us. Same thing. He started searching, Googling, nothing. So we reached out to one of my buddies that's an attorney. He did a trademark search. He's like, no, there's none. There's black cafes, bakeries, but there's no black-owned sliced bread companies. And from there, we just got to work and did what was necessary to make sure we was represented in the bread aisle.
Wow. Hey, do y'all have an image? Do y'all have an image of your packaged product? Do we have an image? Team, do we have an image? Okay. I got another little problem. I got a problem with you, Charles. You ain't sent me one of them T-shirts.
Oh, yeah, we got you. We got you. So let me plug some blackbreadco.com. Blackbreadco.com. You can order our bread. We got the honey wheat and also the gourmet premium white. And you can buy 2, 4, 6, 10, however you want it. And also you can buy merchandise. We got T-shirts, hoodies, hats, baseball caps, whatever you need, because we want y'all to be able to rep as well.
Wow. Hopefully the team can go to your website and pull up something and put it on the screen here. We pretty clever.
Yeah, let's put it up. Let's put it up.
Lady T can make anything happen over there.
Yeah, my guy's still trying to get in, man. I'm trying to see. Hold on. I gotta get them in. They gotta come say what's up to y'all now. Hold on.
Oh
yeah.
Got
you. Y'all just make sure y'all drop them hoodies off on us now. Drop those hoodies and them shirts off now.
Yeah, man. Hey, Jeff, can you believe that? A black bread company, bro. That's cool.
Yeah.
We need to have that bread in every black American household in the world.
Come on.
You know what I mean? We can at least do that, black folk. Can we at least do that? Can we support the black bread?
Absolutely. Charles, where can we find you all? Social media.
We got to. Yeah, on Instagram is the Black Bread Co. On Instagram, on Facebook, the Black Bread Company. We're also on Twitter, the Black Bread Co. Again, our website is blackbreadco.com. So yeah, you Google us, the Black Bread Company. We've been blessed. Honestly, we just launched in February to the public. We only 3 months old. And so we've been blessed to have a lot of media attention, ABC, NBC. We were on the Ellen Show in March, which is a huge blessing. The Ellen Show reached out to us. They flew us to California to be on the show. So yeah, it's just been, we're men of faith, and so we believe in divine timing. And so God has just really been blessing us to be in this position right now.
Wow, this is a major situation, man, and I'm glad you stopped by here on the spotlight. We try to spotlight black businesses, all kind of business. Give everybody there's time to shine. Hey, look, so a lot of people when we talk about businesses and things like that, what's near and dear and true to me in my heart, and what I always like to talk about. Who's your sales rep? Is one of you guys the sales? Who's the sales guy? Who's the guy? Who's the sales guy? Who's the guy actually making the bread? Who is the salesman?
That's a great question. Charles? So my role is all three of our specific roles. No, I would say no, not exactly. All three of us have our own specific roles. I'm director of communication. My background is communication. I'm a communications professor. My other founder, my other best friend, Jamel Lewis, he's a director of marketing. And Mark Edmond is our director of sales. So his background is sales. He's a serial entrepreneur. So he brought a lot of that experience to the team. And that's why I say divine timing, because all of our roles just are perfect for where we are right now in our careers and even just in life in general.
Well, that's great, man. A wheel doesn't turn until a sale is made. I'll say that again. A wheel doesn't turn until a sale is made. And we need a lot of those wheels turning so we can sell some bread. So those big 18-wheeler trucks can be taking them all over the world, from Walmart to Walmart, from Publix to Publix. I'm seeing that, and I'm facilitating that vision for you. You got to think about transportation. You got to think about sales. And, a lot of people say when you put a business together, they don't really understand all of the other elements that's involved with it, the logistics
It's a
of
lot. It's a lot. It's a lot.
of getting
Oh
all
yeah.
that done, man.
Oh
So
yeah.
this is
Operations.
major.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Absolutely.
major. And you know, a lot of us, you know, a lot of people, what they look at, they don't understand the seriousness of what you guys doing. I'm here to let you know right now that hey, I'm wearing black. I put this black shirt on today because I'm all about the black bread company. I want everybody to get down with the
Let's
black
go. Let's go.
bread
Yeah.
company. All right.
Yeah. Let them know.
There we go.
I appreciate that, man. That's love. That's love. And you're right. You know, it's a lot of behind the scenes, like you said, operations, logistics, distribution, right, relationships, money, right, all these things that happen to make sure we not only get in the stores and the shelves, stay on the shelves, right. And so it's a lot of things going on behind the scenes, but we're working hard and tirelessly to make sure we remain represented. And so, yeah, we appreciate the love from all other people. And again, this brand is our goal is to be a household brand, be in every house, every home, right? This brand is for us.
No joke. We have to do that.
Yeah,
That's
Absolutely.
you know. But you know what we got to do. What I like to tell people, and you know, I like to consider myself a little marketing guy, somewhat. Sometimes, you know, I ain't as bright as you.
Let's go.
I'm not as bright, but you know what? We have to make sure that we develop, and I preach this to my team all the time. We have to make sure we develop our base. And right now our base is black, and the church is black. We need to make sure you discover your base, and we're your base, and we got to get down with you. We got to get down with you. We got to get behind this concept,
Yeah.
and we're going to make sure that we keep being a part of your brand and helping you in any way that we can.
Quick question, Ken. My partner in the waiting room. Can somebody get him out of the waiting room real quick? There he goes. There he is. Okay.
Kerry and Jeff, how y'all feeling?
We feeling good, man. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling great. Coming from work, headed to work, doing work. Black bread co-work.
Hey.
Yeah, Jamal, what's going on, man?
There you go.
I'm gonna show my face for a second, but I'm behind the wheel.
Yeah, man, you got to show your face. Pull over.
Blessings say, oh no, I'm in the Chicago traffic, brother.
Oh, you got your place in line and you staying there.
Yeah, exactly.
So cool. So are you based in Chicago?
Yeah, Chicago, Illinois is where we all are originally from, the South Side. So that is where we reside even currently. So Chicago is our home base. But we even as far as the Black Bread Company, the moment we launched, we became a national brand based on the positive feedback and attention that we've gotten from around the country and even outside of the U.S. So we're excited for what God is doing and where we've been placed in the market. So we're excited to be on this mission and on this journey together as young African-American brothers doing this thing for real, Yeah,
well, Jamel, you gonna create a jingle for us? I heard you one of them finalists on Sunday Best. You were singing, huh? You can sing.
Oh, sure enough. I sure do that. Black bread co, yeah. We gonna do something.
Hey, you need somebody to distribute that song and market it. Let me know, because I'm behind you, brother. I'm part of you. You know what I mean?
Absolutely in all ways. We appreciate it.
All right.
Definitely, fellas. Appreciate you guys coming on, man.
Yeah, Jamel, we want you to be safe, man. I want you to let me know when y'all go public.
Sir.
Certainly.
Let me know. Be the first investor.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Let your boy know.
Yeah,
y'all
we've been getting that question. We've been getting that question, but yeah.
Yeah. Make sure y'all stay in touch with us, man. I mean, you can get on the penny stock market. Just make it do what it do, man. Just come on with it. Any advice you need, pick up the phone and reach out to me. All right. Hey, man, look, it's been a pleasure talking to you guys. This is the most awesome event that's happened so far today. I love spotlighting businesses, and especially Black-owned business by young Black brothers and young Black sisters. Hey, man, you giving me some hope. There's going to be a future for us.
Shout
How about
it? Hey.
Yeah. Quick shout out to my cousin on here, Gregory Gay. We call him Juno. He told us about this platform. So shout out to Juno.
What's up,
Juno might need to sing
You
the jingle.
know. All right.
All right. Well, we gotta move on down the road, man. Look, stay in touch with us. Gregory will let you know how to get. Hey, pick up the phone and just call me, man. Believe it or not, I'm a wealth of knowledge. Because all business is basically done the same. All right, brother.
A decent
and
in order. Let them know.
Be safe. All right.
Thank you, brothers. Peace.
All right,
brothers.
Appreciate y'all.
All right,
listen, it's an action-packed show tonight. Listen, we're going to keep it going. We're going to keep it going. But first, listen, let's get into commercial, and we'll come back for a special presentation right here on the Spotlight. Let's do it.
Kerry Douglas presents. Let's go. It's the Gospel Mix Volume 11 compilation CD. 18 tracks of the biggest radio hits of 2020, like the award-winning Pastor Mike Jr., Demetrius West, plus #1 songs from Ernest Pugh and Zacardi Cortez. Also, hear the classics like Greg O'Quinn and Joyful Noise, Ted and Sherry, and new music that moves your soul. Algernon Wright, Created to Win. Plus, Angela Wilson, featuring Molly Music, Winner, and you heard it here first. What will be one of the biggest praise and worship songs of 2021? Lachey Knox, God of Miracles. Kerry Douglas presents Gospel Mix 11. Available in stores and on all digital outlets now. Text GOSPEL to 33970 for music, giveaways, and exclusive content.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Spotlight. Listen, we having a great time. Listen, one time for the Black-owned businesses right now. If you got a Black-owned business, put it in the comments right now. Tag your business right now. That's what I want to see. Listen, we highlighting y'all tonight. Kerry, man.
Hey, if y'all want to get your business spotlighted or your friend on the Spotlight with Kerry Douglas and my partner, Jeff Will, y'all make sure y'all reach out to us to hit up Mr. Gregory Gay. He'll have all his information up there in a second. Hey, look here. If you guys are watching from Instagram, let us know how the show is going on Instagram. Somebody said it's not showing well on Instagram or something, but we got to figure out what's making that happen. So y'all reach out to us. Hey, we have a real important part coming up right now, Jeff. What you got?
Come on now. Listen, the next person coming up to the Spotlight. Listen, she is a singer. She's a songwriter. She's an actress. She's an entrepreneur. She also has a single name, Restore, and she's here to talk about her book. Listen, without further ado, we are bringing up none other than Nikki Berry.
Hey.
Hello. Good evening, everybody.
Greg, you're doing good. You got a beautiful young lady on. We like the beautiful ladies. You're looking gorgeous today. Welcome to the Spotlight with Kerry Douglas. You're looking.
Thank you so much. Listen, there's such good energy tonight in this show. I mean, and you guys are absolutely awesome. And I'm just excited to meet the powerhouse, Mr. Kerry Douglas.
Oh, thank you. You know, I have to bring my young guns on there to keep me straight. Old Jeff Will.
Yes,
Jeff is awesome. I'm quite honored. And I hear you have some music and a book. You know, you gonna make them listen and read.
Come on now.
Yes.
Well, tell us about what you got going on. Let us hear about it.
So God's been doing amazing things. I have a new single that's out. It's called Restore Remix. And it's a song of healing, you know, of hope. It was a personal prayer of mine that actually turned into a song. So I didn't really know it was a song at first because it was just me really crying out to God. But now it's a song that is just healing and encouraging people everywhere. And it just sort of all came together as a whole movement, so to speak, because the song Restore, I felt like I had lost a lot, felt like things were going on in my life that was unfair. I didn't understand it, but God said, trust that I will restore. And so that's what led to this book as well, which is a 40-day prayer journal called Journey to Restoration, which is the title of my first project that Restore is on. So it's a whole restoration movement, y'all. that also led to the candle line, the restoration line of candles. I said, okay, Lord, do it big, Jesus. So I'm just following his lead, y'all.
I love your entrepreneur spirit. I love your marketing.
Yes. Ain't playing.
All of
she
it.
said she ain't playing.
Yeah, so you know, if y'all can buy the package deal. Y'all can buy the song, the book, and the candles, and we're gonna restore you. I love it.
Yes, you can get.
Absolutely.
Yes, you can get a bundle.
So, Miss Berry, given the pandemic and everything that you do, did you find it a challenge, you know, maneuvering through all the things that you do, like being the singer, being the songwriter, being the actress, and being the entrepreneur? Did you find that being the challenge, or did you just hone in and be like, all right, I can go ahead and do this, I can do that? It just gave you more time to be creative?
So yes, it was both. So it was a challenge because I had to learn how to do things differently. So also being a new artist, really getting out there, going to churches, conferences, you know, all those things got shut down. So it's like, okay, how do you get yourself out there being a new artist? And it was like, God said, I got this. So I began to do more things online, you know, Facebook, Instagram, the book, the candles. So I ship candles now all over. So I really honed into it. But it didn't happen all at once. You know, it was kind of like a little point where I just had to stop and sort of get my bearings, which is okay. You know, sometimes we think we have to be going. But if you don't know where you're going, you need to stop and get some direction. So that's what I did, and then took off from there.
Wow. That's an amazing journey, and you know, we're sitting here right now. Where are you at right now? Where are you from?
I'm in Houston, Texas. Houston,
okay,
yes.
wow. That's that's
Houston
my
in the
hometown. That's my hometown. I'm hopefully we'll be back.
Yes, that's why I said the famous Kerry Douglas.
Well, check this out. So you're in Houston. I'm in Alabama. Jeff is in the ATL. So you know the COVID-19 stuff just made us do things differently, and it's connected us differently. So we just had to embrace that whole situation and look at God. Look how He done took us to the whole next level. And just think about it in your music business. So before this, you said you were all at conventions and this, that, and other. But even as an independent artist now, once you get the right situation set up, do you know you can set up Zoom calls with the program directors all over the country and make your presentation? So let me just drop a little nugget at you.
Listen.
Yeah. You can set up the Zoom calls and make your presentation, and they can hear your song and see your video right here. So you know, it's great when we make the best out of a bad situation. So I'm just so excited that you're on our program, and I'm excited that we have a platform to help out independent artists, because you know, I built my entire career on helping to develop and build independent artists and independent authors and independent entrepreneurs. So all of that things, those type of situations are very near and dear to my heart. And I'm just excited that we were able to take advantage of a bad situation and made something bad good. You know, we took chicken and made chicken salad.
I like that.
Chicken salad out of it. I know yourself. I don't know if y'all caught that.
I like that.
Only Kerry can do that.
And we can put it on some of that black-owned bread.
Watch it.
Ain't that a blessing, girl? The Black-Owned Bread Company. Man, I am so hyped behind that. And anything black-owned and anybody young and aggressive that's moving forward, I'm just so excited. I love the whole independent thing. You know, I love all that, man. You know, hey, you have candles and books and music. Candles, books, and music. So you can read your book, smell the candle, and listen to the harmony.
What's next for you,
Yes.
Miss Mary? What is next for you?
So my acting has really started to pick up. I was blessed to be in 2 stage plays in 2019. Everything got put on hold last year. So I was cast in a drama series that sort of got shut down. Well, we are picking back up. We actually start shooting next month, so look out for that. It is called Desiree's Story. It's going to be awesome. And I also have my first feature film role that's going to be coming out really soon. It's called The Lies We Are Taught. I have a small part, y'all, but it is my first SAG feature film. So I'm excited about it.
All right.
Come on now. Listen, come one time for the powerhouse. Come on now. Doing the doggone thing.
Well, what we got? Do we have a music song? Do we have a video? What clips do we have? What's up, Lachey Knox? Love you, girl.
Yes. So we just have the book. So could you leave us with one good excerpt from the book before you go?
Wow. So listen, it's so much. It's jam-packed. But I'm going to leave you guys with a little bit of the last day, because these are 40 days of prayers for life, okay? From Thanksgiving to being grateful, forgiveness, abundance, healing, all of those things. But the last day is restoration. And the scripture is 2 Corinthians 13 and 11. It says, finally, brothers, rejoice, become mature, be encouraged, be of the same mind, be at peace, and the God of love and peace will be with you. So receive your full restoration today. It's just waiting on us. That's what I learned. God said, I was just waiting on you to ask me for it. God is with you, and in him you have everything you need. So this is the year of restoration. Why? Because you said so. Because you spoke it out of your mouth, because you declare God's word that he already gave. He said, my promises are still true. I'm just waiting on you to grab hold of it. So that's it, y'all. Restoration is here.
Nikki Berry, thank you for stopping by. Let us throw all of your social media up, how people can reach you. I know we got to get to Bishop Greg Davis. I think he has another appointment, so we're gonna get him on next. Y'all throw up, Nikki. How do we find you? How do they find you?
Listen, it's very easy. It's Nikki Berry Music. All right, that's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. That's my website at .com. That's my YouTube channel. That's my Gmail, Nikki Berry MUSIC.
All right. Well, Nikki, we're going to follow you, and you need to follow us. And as we grow, you grow. And as you grow, we grow. So together we can grow each other. And I want to thank you for spending your Friday night with me and my co-host, Mr. Jeff Will.
Thank you so both, and have an amazing night. Thank you.
Thank you
too. Y'all, the spotlight just keep on getting higher and higher and higher and higher. Kerry, how you feeling tonight, man?
Man, I know we might have a commercial or something, but I think we ought to get Bishop Greg Davis on. Is he ready?
Listen, he's ready, but we got a surprise for you real quick.
You sure? You sure? Has he got enough time? I want to make sure you got the time.
Okay. While we're handling that. So, Kerry, I don't know if you know about that. He's on the phone right now. We're getting Bishop coming up, but I don't know if y'all know about now. There was a certain organization by the name of the Stellars, and they were going ahead and they were honoring somebody, and that somebody they were honoring was Kerry Douglas. Y'all, I want y'all to put in the comments right now. Congratulations, Kerry. He is being inducted into the Hall of Fame, the Stellars Hall of Fame. Come on now. I want y'all to put congratulations.
Y'all, it really blessed me when they made that announcement. And I know we have those interviews coming up with Don Jackson right after we get off private with Bishop Davis. But I thank y'all for congratulating me. And we'll talk about that a little bit more after the video. But stay tuned, because it's only going to get bigger, bigger, and bigger. Y'all stay tuned right now. What we got, Jeff?
Listen, we're waiting on Bishop to come up. He's handling some business right now. Y'all know bishops they be doing business. Oh, we can bring him up now. All right, but listen, without further ado, y'all see this bishop everywhere. Greg, come on now. If you just look online, he's there. You look on TV, he's there. Listen, without further ado, bringing up to the spotlight right now, let's welcome Bishop Greg Davis.
You better get that mic on, Bishop.
Huh?
Yeah, all right. What's up, man?
Kerry, Jeff, I'm on. I made the spotlight. I'm in tall cotton.
Listen, we got the bishop on tonight. Come on now, Bishop. You in high demand now.
Congratulations. There's nobody that deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. I remember when you was just trying to get artists in. You've been doing this a long time. And I really want to say to you, you know, we go back a long, long way. I really, nobody better deserving than you. And I am so proud of you through the years. I've been saying this, and y'all can take, you're not host, so I kind of take over. There's 3 things that I've seen from you, and I've been talking about it. Consistency. That means you keep doing it no matter what. Me and you have similar stories we've been through. Number 2, you have longevity, because consistency turns into longevity. You just keep doing. And then number 3, you're working on legacy. And I have a feeling, I have a sneaky suspicion that your legacy is already set. Consistency. They want to know how you do, be a Kerry Douglas. Consistency, even when folk don't want to give you a break, when they don't want you to sit at the table. All right. You made your own table. And a lot of folk didn't want to let you in rooms. A lot of companies didn't want to let you in. Don't you start crying, because you know, don't do it. No, Kerry, come on. You're supposed to be that mean guy. Don't do that. A lot of folk didn't want to let you in at the table, but you made your own table. And now some of them are sitting at the very table. I seen you take artists that nobody knew, nobody wanted to deal with. And we can call their name now. And they all over the country. I get it, sir. Consistency, longevity, and you ain't got to worry about your legacy. Congratulations, my brother.
Thank you, Bishop. Man, we go back a long way, and I appreciate that. Every now and then, you know, we need some encouragement. You know, I back in the days, I really needed it. Now I don't really give a about it.
you get Sound Club, sir, you don't really care.
Bishop, you've seen, like you said, tables, doors closed. You've seen it all. You've been around, and I appreciate it, man. And we still here. You the same way. We still here. So yeah, I just thank God. I think what I try to talk about a lot too, and this is about your book, so we're gonna get to that. But what I like to talk about with people is understanding relationships, how to build relationships. And I think these days everybody wants those relationships to come quickly, but those relationships are to be earned. You know, just like you go to work and you earn your pay, you have to earn relationships. And when you earn relationships and you're consistent and you know, and really strong have a strong passion for what you believe in, God will prevail you. God will knock every door down for you. God will lift you to where you're so deserving to be. And that's where I'm, and that's what I try to teach people, work with people, man. And, you know, it's just a lot happening in the world right now. And I just happy to still be here, man, and even be alive. So, and even happy just to be here in dialogue with you, man. Do you know what a blessing it is just to interview you on the show? That's a blessing to me, you know. So I'm just excited about it.
There were some folk that had more money than both of us, but they could not work us. No, seriously.
And where are they now? Where are they now?
Yeah, when you know, like when Full Gospel started, you know, being around the table with all them great guys, Eddie Long, Neil Ellis, you know, Kenneth Omer, of course, Bishop Morton. And the thing about it is, man, I worked where I'm at today. I didn't have money. I didn't have the members they had. Same thing with you. You didn't have a label and all that. You was in every meeting. you know, you paid your dues. You worked to get where you are. Now you got a little money. Give me some money. No, I just no, seriously.
So Bishop, what you got going on? They say you got this book about the pandemic, something. What is it?
Well, you know, and you know, I actually got a CD. I got a single out, and it's doing pretty good.
Really? Well, you ain't sending it my way. We gonna play it on the show. What you got going on?
I can't even sing. But, you know, before I do the book, there was a gap because G.E. Patterson is gone, and Ronald Brown. You remember him?
Yeah.
All of the congregational singing. So I did something 14 years ago and brought it to the Announcers Guild, and they were shouting over it, and they were still playing that medley. And so during the pandemic, while everybody else is trying to figure it out, I did a 26-song memory lane type thing called "Today Is Your Day for a Miracle," and volume 2, and it's doing good. Lord, I Need a Miracle is the single. They playing it on XM. They playing it on all. Yeah. So Tracy is of course, you know Tracy Artist.
Oh yeah, that's one of my besties. So you know.
Absolutely. So she's working it, and we're trying to get to that 30. But you know, traditional music nowadays it's harder to work, and so I'm grateful because I'm not really a singer. I just want to perpetuate that music because everybody else is doing, you know. They're doing the new school, and I love the new school. I do praise and worship, all that, but this is like call and response. So those of you that want that, you know, download it or whatever. But my book is preparing and positioning for the right one. And a lot of times, you know, I've been through divorce and I didn't prepare, and just did it, you know, for wrong reasons. I remember, you know, 20 years of marriage, but I had the wrong things up front. You know, those years that you're building and you lose focus on what really matters.
Wow.
And what really matters is the person that you're with, the person that you're in love. And I still get fussed at, you know, for having my 3 phones and all that stuff and doing all the stuff I do. But I'm better believe it or not, I'm better than I used to be. So what killed my marriage for 20 years was work, you know.
Wow.
Ministry.
Hey Bishop, you ministering to me right now. You know, yeah. I've had 3 divorces, and ain't gonna be no 4th one. So you minister. So go on, keep it going.
No, you got to know what's you know. And I'm still working. I'm still a work in progress too, because I don't really know anything else but work. And I tried broke. And I don't like broke. So, you know, if a man don't work, would you say, Jeff? If a man don't work, he don't eat. And so, but that's what killed my marriage. And then, you know, I tried it again and I was abandoned, but that's another whole story. I don't really want to talk about that one, but it was only for a year. And so we have similar stories. But, you know, I looked at myself during the pandemic, Kerry and Jeff, and I'm like, I find myself single. During the pandemic, you know, it was easy to shuffle and not act like you was single. I do my show on Word every day, get ready for that, have meetings, sit at Starbucks working all day long, have my meetings there because that was my hangout. But when the pandemic hit, everything shut down, you home alone and you have to deal with your demons and you have to deal with your failures and you have to deal with that, doggone it, why ain't I married during the pandemic? And so even after the pandemic, I'm like, I'm getting ready to turn 59 on June 8th. And I'm like, I know, Jeff, don't tell me. I know, Jeff, y'all young fellas always tell me I don't look it. I know, Jeff, don't say it, please.
You really don't. You really don't, bitch.
So it's the white beard though. But so you know, we talking about how do we survive after the pandemic? You know, who got vaccinated, who didn't get vaccinated. So we're in this virtual space. So just like we're in the virtual space now, just think you probably wouldn't have been doing as much of this if it wasn't for the pandemic. So we got to do the same thing in the relationship space. You got to be comfortable with DMs and in the messenger on Facebook and dating apps and all that stuff. And you have to, you know, unless you're going to take a chance with somebody, because we're going to be wearing these masks for a little while. You know, and so how do you get back out here? You have to do the same thing the church is doing and the same thing you're doing and what I'm doing. You got to look at some virtual stuff. You got to look at sending some DoorDash and some Uber Eats to people and getting that sharing, you know, that they got an app now that you can watch TV together and all that stuff. So it's not just going to be all over where you can just get back out in these restaurants and these streets. You're going to have to learn how to maneuver and you're going to learn how to have to be safe at the same time.
Right. Well, I hope you have something in that book about how to stay married, which I know, you know, you've experienced the same thing that I've experienced. And because I think work and hustle and entrepreneurship is embedded in our DNA. So we don't know how to separate. Sometimes I don't think we understand how to separate the two. And it takes a special woman to deal with us. And while I'm on this call, this is Zoom right now talking, I just want to show much love to my wife, Margetta Douglas, and let her know that, baby, I know it's hard, but you're a strong woman. I love you, and thank you for my two beautiful babies. And don't leave me, baby. Stay with me, because I love you. The bottom of my heart. You know, sometimes we say things we don't mean because we working in our business, and you know, we started off as a small business, and then when things grow, we still have the small mind, and it just takes us a little time to adjust to the big vision or the big platform that God has given us. You know, it's still because we still sometimes might be in that I can do this, I can do that. And so I had to understand how to allow my people to do what they do. Like I have Jeff here, in case I can't do the show. Jeff, we have our producers in the background. You know, we have to learn how to disseminate the responsibilities, because we do have to spend time. When you get one, Bishop, when you get your next one, you know, you got to keep her.
Yes, sir.
So we got to know how to separate it. But for those of you that are single, Jeff, you single?
Oh no, I'm married.
Oh, you married? Okay.
Hallelujah.
Jeff. Hallelujah. All right, for all you single saints up here, y'all got some questions y'all want to ask the bishop before he get back to his busy schedule. Ask any questions. So, Bishop, the book is out. The album is out.
The book is out. You can go to GregDavisShow.com. Preparing and Positioning. It's the story of Ruth and Esther. Ruth and Naomi. You know, we always talk, women always talk about, I'm waiting for my Boaz. I'm waiting for my Boaz. No, Boaz, she wasn't waiting for Boaz. She was preparing under Naomi. You do know Ruth had been married before for 10 years. Her husband died. Naomi's husband died. Oprah's husband died. And Ruth decided to take on her mother-in-law's God. And that's a point right there. Before you can find the right one, you got to take on the God of the right one, the God of the man. Trying to find a man of God, try to take on the God of the man. And so I talk about that whole story, how Naomi prepared her to go in the field. Then she positioned herself, preparing in position in Boaz's field. She already had a career. She wasn't waiting for him. And he just happened to show up in that field and say, who's that babe over there? Watch this. And they said, that is Naomi's daughter-in-law. And he went to her and said, I've already heard about your work and how you've taken care of your mother-in-law. She already had a reputation. She already had a job. She was already doing. And so many people, so many women try to wait for a man to become. No, you have to become the right one before you can get the right one. You have to become the right one before you get the right one. And so she got in the field, and the rest is history. And she did a little flirting over at his house, laid at his feet, and did kind of things. And so for those women that say, I don't want to flirt, flirting is still in. She did a little flirting, and he was an honorable man. He didn't touch her. He tried to find somebody else that might have even been better for her. And the story ends up that she got her Boaz. Boaz is dead. You got to find your own Az. As, A-Z-Z, y'all. Come on, Jeff. I didn't say that word. I didn't say the word. I say as.
You all right with me, Bishop?
Don't worry on this show.
Yeah, that's Kerry's kind of talk. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we might say anything on this show, so we ain't worried. You know, it's the spotlight night. I didn't say it was a holy night. It was just spotlight night.
So they can go to the website GregDavisShow.com and get the book, and then of course they can download where all music is. Today is your day for a miracle. Or if you want to still do it the old-fashioned way, you can order the CD. Actually, we have CDs. You can go to GregDavisShow.com. Kerry, I'm gonna make sure that you get the video.
Yeah.
So we actually have the video.
Oh, you do have the video. Okay.
We actually do. Listen, let's go ahead and play it. Let's play it right now.
Oh Lord, I'm playing it in front of Kerry Douglas. Lord have mercy.
Hey, it's the spotlight, Kerry.
Oh
Douglas
Lord,
spotlight.
I'm
so
saying.
You know what's up there. You know it better be. You know it better lay me out, Doc. Come on.
All right.
But joy cometh in the morning. Bring it down, bring it down. I decree and declare. Dr. D.K. Craig used to say, when I was a young man, if you hold out and hang in there, I got a feeling in the midst of everything you're going through, that everything, help is on the way. If you hang in there and hold out, it's going to be all right, babies. It's going to open the window. Bring the shades up. Let the light in. It's going to be all right. Open up the window. You coming out of depression. You coming out of stagnation. You coming out of a bad marriage. You coming out of loneliness.
That's where this is.
Come on now. Come on now.
Keep doing
Kerry, don't make fun of me, Kerry.
No. Keep doing what you're doing, man. That's some thing. We finna break some barriers down. We finna just do music. We ain't gonna have this music shut out, that shut out. Just keep doing music because we're gonna knock it down a little bit at a time. Trust me on this one. I always tell you, I see it before I see it. That's a great song. Just keep doing what God is leading you to do in the way of music. Quit trying to do this because this person might want to do what's in your heart and do it good.
Yes, sir. Thank
Bishop, your swag is always on point, sir. That's all I got to say.
Thank you, Jeff.
Come on now.
I gotta keep up with y'all.
Hey, Jeff, you gonna give him those quiz questions real quick? Let's see what he's talking about.
All right, listen, let's go ahead and do it. Let's play this or that. Bishop, are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Apple or Android?
You said what? Oh,
Apple or Android?
Android. Okay. That's of the devil. I'm apostolic. Apple.
CCM or gospel?
Gospel.
No. Are you playing like
soul food or seafood?
Soul food.
You know what, bitch? Listen, he caught me on the first question. I'm done. No further questions. No further questions.
Seafood is for ladies.
Hey, Bishop probably ain't eating nothing but salads these days.
You right.
No, well, you know.
Bishop, you lost some weight. You know, you're looking good,
I lost over 100-some pounds maintaining. I gained a little COVID. You remember I was 300 pounds, Kerry?
Oh, I remember.
Yeah. It's been 11 years.
Why you've been kept it off all this time?
Yeah, you have too, though.
Yeah, you know it.
You have too. I remember the big Kerry used to walk up to me talking about.
Hey, Jeff, we go back, man. We go back to the day, man. Hey, if we both try to get in the door at the same time, it wouldn't happen.
It wouldn't have happened. And we thought we were sharp with all them big suits on, covering up all that fat. Absolutely. Absolutely.
There's so much wisdom on the
I
line.
still eat seafood though, but I keep
I
that
eat
weight
seafood, but I prefer soul food though. But I eat seafood.
Yeah,
I don't eat beef and pork though. I don't eat beef and pork, and I try not to eat anything white. But yeah, I'm still on my regimen.
Yeah, well, we're gonna support the Black Bread Company.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do that. Yeah,
absolutely.
Can you feature them on your show? You think?
Yeah.
Did you see it? Were you on when they were on?
No.
Oh man, it's wonderful. We had some young guys out at Chicago. They just started a black owned sliced bread company. So they're trying to get their bread out there.
Have them DM me, okay? Have them DM me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, Greg will get it over there. Yeah, we can. Man, that's a great people to put on your show, man. So, man, it's just been a pleasure to have you on here, man. Really, just a fellowship with you, man. Reach out and looking at both of us. We're in our 50s and we're looking better than we was looking when we was in our 30s. We looking good.
Absolutely.
It's too much swag on the line. It's too much swag.
We're aging backwards.
Hey, we aging, and you know what? We like wine. It's getting better with time, baby. We good.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you so much, Jeff. Stick with him, all right?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir. Bishop, we love you, man.
Love you now. Thank you.
Thanks for your time. All right, Bishop. Holler at me. Okay.
All right.
Y'all, Spotlight is just going to another level. Come on, man. And Kerry, I don't appreciate y'all outswagging me tonight.
Hey, well, you gotta look at it, man. I'm 56, he's 59. We looking good for age, man.
There's too much sauce on the chat, man. Too much sauce. Y'all doing the doggone thing. Listen, guys, I know I alluded to it earlier, but listen, our own Kerry Douglas was inducted into the Stellar Hall of Fame. Oh my God, he got the notice this week. And listen, we want to share this with you all. Listen, the next interview we are showing is from none other than the founder of the Stellars, Mr. Don Jackson. Listen, let's go right to that interview right now and check it out. We said we have a special and exclusive interview tonight right here on the Spotlight. Listen, I need you guys to go ahead and tag everybody in your friends list right now. Tell them to get on. Listen, we have somebody special on the line. We have a special presentation. The chairman and CEO of Central City Productions Incorporated and founder and chairman of the Stellar TV Network, visionary, philanthropist, mogul. We have Mr. Don Jackson. How are you, sir?
Well, I'm doing fine. I know that Kerry Douglas probably put some of those adjectives because he's the mogul. But I'm just delighted to be here and see what you're doing with your network and your shows. It's wonderful to see how you're still pushing the light into gospel music and promoting it as you do. So thank you so much for having me.
Definitely. So you are the founder and CEO of the Stellar Awards. Can you tell us what gave you the vision in the beginning to do this?
Well, I think it's the same as, Kerry jumping out into all of the different fields that he has, doing what he's doing right now. When ideas come to you, you have a choice, either to step out on the idea that God gives you, step out in faith, and God will provide to make things happen, or to sit back and talk about it and say, "Oh, I should have done this," or I don't know if I have enough skills or enough money. When the ideas come, and that's what happened with the Stellar Awards. I was not in this gospel music genre at all, and attended the GMWA workshop, Gospel Music Workshop of America. And I was in the balcony and I was invited, and they didn't know who I was. And I came with my reverend, who they knew who she was. They took her to the front row. They put me in the third balcony. I'm up there by myself, getting ready to leave until the music started. And I said, wow, this needs to be on television. I was in television at the time. And then I stepped out. God put it all together. First show we did was with Pastor Shirley Caesar, who we're honoring this year, and wires all over the place, Kerry, and it was like, but it was a instant hit because they had never seen a show like that on television, and the ratings went through the roof, and that was a start. Advertisers came on board, gospel artists. Shirley Caesar was like, "I'm not coming out of the dressing room until Mr. Jackson comes back here and lets me know who is he." She didn't know who I was. Now if I don't invite her to events that I have, she calls me. So, we've just been blessed to get the support of Kerry's artists, who for what he's put together. And that's how Stellar Awards started. And it's been a blessing, but it's been, an idea that God put, there, and we're moving forward all the way. And in 2022, we're going to launch Stellar TV, which I'm going to look at, this Your Gospel Mix and make it more than just a radio show.
Yeah.
and or the internet, and see how we can get that on our network. So those are how God brings folks together. And if we are open, receptive, and believe in what He plants in us, then we can achieve what He plants in us.
Well, Don, I want to just personally thank you, man, because God gave you a strong vision. But what I like about what you've done and what you brought to gospel, you kind of made the marriage between corporate America and the gospel music. So no one has really ever done that, man. And I just want to stand up strong and proud and proudly say that, you're a mentor of mine. I follow you. I'm excited about everything that you do, and I'm supportive of everything that you would go all the way back to when my magazine, the Gospel Truth magazine, we put out the program book for you, and I was a striving magazine, and when I did that, all of those corporate advertisers from Chevrolet to Walmart, all those people started operating and doing business with the magazine, and that was straight because of you giving me the opportunity, man. I just want to let you know I love you and I thank you for that.
Well, thank you. I'm glad that you're able to do that. And corporate America has been there and very cautious about associating business with God. So we didn't sway. We said we are gospel music, faith-based. We're not a preaching a network, but we're not going to back away from the groundswell of faith and gospel music. And it's just like I said, country and western music. It's just like rock. It's just like R&B, and it's the bedrock of all of those other musics out there. So, we have, been fortunate to attract the corporate industry, because that's how not just our network can survive, but that's how these gospel music, more of our gospel music artists, they need to be in commercials. They need to be driving these cars. They need to be showcasing more so than just the secular stars that are out there. So we're doing that with Stellar TV coming up, and even coming out of the pandemic now, Kerry, we are going to have the biggest lineup of corporate sponsors that we have ever had. New folks on board that we haven't, and that's what's happening. In with social justice, now these corporations are saying we need to do more with Black-owned businesses, and especially Black-owned production companies, which is Central City Productions, and our Stellar TV launching in February of 2022. So we're blessed, and I'm looking forward to opportunities to get to know more. You send me what you said you're going to send me. Get that to me right away.
My producer, she's there. Trust me. And there, one thing about Lady T, she's on top of it, and Gregory, they're on top of it. It's just been a pleasure. So,
all right, well, send me whatever you have in terms of a link. But let me go through, because I got another call coming up, that another radio call to promote. But I want to just, this is our 36th year. We're taping in Nashville. It's going to be live. It's going to be Saturday, July 10th at the Schermerhorn Symphony Center. Now, that is a concert hall, Gary, with the chandeliers and the sound. And I mean, it's just a beautiful environment, not like Vegas now, because there are COVID restrictions on how many you can have in an arena, and that's why we delayed the Stellar Awards until July, hoping that more would open up. So right now it's a private event that we have, which I want you to put on your calendar to Saturday, July 10th. But as we go into the month of June, we think more seats are going to open up where we'll be able to sell out that venue and offer ticket sales. But that's where we're going to be Saturday, July 10th. The program will air between August 7th and September the 5th, which will be the start of Gospel Music Heritage Month in national broadcast syndication on Bounce TV as well, and also BET as well. So we're going to have even more expanded coverage. And what I can announce to you today is that our special award honorees are the Lifetime Achievement Award is going to the Clark Sisters. The Most Notable Achievement Award is going to Dr. Leonard Scott. The Ambassador Bobby Jones Awards is going to Shirley Caesar. Tremaine Hawkins is getting our Aretha Franklin Icon Award. And our stellar honors are going to Kerry Douglas.
Wow.
You know who he is?
Me?
Happens to be the founder and CEO.
Goodness.
Black Smoke Music Worldwide. And we're going to have to update this bio on you. The other projects, which we don't know about, but we'll certainly do a little tribute on you, my brother. And also, so congratulations to you, my brother. Hand clap, hand clap, hand clap. And also, Lisa Harrison, founder of Gospel Today magazine and Gospel Heritage. So you're in good company. And Skip Barrett, who is a label executive and A&R guru back in the day, having helped many of the gospel artists. Now, our top nominees are Jonathan McReynolds, who has 8 nominations. We have Kier Shear with 7 nominations. Anthony Brown with 7 nominations. Maverick City Music with 7 nominations. They're a new group right out of the box. They have 7 nominations in major categories. Pastor Mike Jr., who I think you may know, has 7 nominations. All right.
DMJ.
Pastor Mike is up for Artist of the Year, Male Artist of the Year, Album of the Year. I mean, those are major categories, Gary. And then we have Jacqueline Carr with 4 nominations, Chicago Mass Choir with 3, Luther Barnes and Restoration Worship Center with 3 nominations, and we have Tasha Cobbs Leonard with 3, and then the Clark Sisters, in addition to them getting the James Cleveland Award, they have 3 nominations for their project, The Return. So we have a dynamite lineup. We are coming out of the darkness into the light that God is providing us with, and just looking forward to a great time with our family coming back together from all of this and coming out of the darkness into the light. So that's our lineup completely, and we're excited about it.
Well, I am so excited. I'm been inducted into the Stellar Awards Hall of Fame. I just think about how blessed I am. I've worked for almost 3 decades behind the scenes, and a lot of people get their roses when they're dead and gone. I'm just thanking you for giving my roses while I'm still here and active and moving, baby.
Gary, I got one request from you.
I already know what it is. What is it?
You better believe you know what it is. And I want you to make sure.
All right.
That the producer goes and get Kerry a tuxedo, a tie. He knew I was going to tell him that. All right. Now you got to promise me that. I want you to look in your best executive and not the no tie Kerry Douglas. I know you're successful, but I'm going to have one on when I present that award to you, and I want you to have one on. You knew I was going to ask you that, right? Didn't you? Yeah, you got that right. You mofo, you. All right,
Before you go, Dr. Jackson, can we do a quick game that we do on the spotlight called This or That before we go?
Okay, how long is it gonna take? Because I got another interview.
It'll be real quick.
Okay, all right.
Steak or lobster?
Okay, I'm thinking of lobster.
Okay, Coke or Pepsi?
I don't drink.
Your sponsors.
Oh, never mind.
Coca-Cola.
Football or basketball?
Oh, basketball.
Okay, listen, we got what we need. We got what we need. We got what we need from the great doctor. Listen, Don Jackson, everybody. Don Jackson.
All right.
Any last words?
All right.
Thank you, Don.
All right, Kerry. I love you, bald head. You used to have hair back in the day. That's all right.
I love you too.
You're working it. All right. Love you. Take it easy.
All right. Okay. Bye-bye.
Man, how you feel, Kerry? How you feel, man?
Awesome, man. Awesome. Make sure you tell the wife, make sure she get me a tie.
Now, Kerry, now you know you've been getting all this love this week and everything, but listen, I feel like we got some more to give you tonight, man. We got some more to give you. We got a surprise for you. No surprise. No. Okay, so we're gonna wait on that. I'm gonna wait to the end to give you your surprise. Don't worry about that. Listen, let's keep the spotlight going tonight. Listen, the next artist coming up to the spotlight is none other than Terrell T-Rex Simon.
What up, y'all?
What's up, T?
What an introduction! What an introduction, brother.
Listen, it got to be right when it's on the spotlight.
What's good?
Nothing much, man. Doing better.
I heard you had some great music out, man.
Yeah, man. I got a single out right now called Storm, and it's a storm.
Okay. Well, what we told the storm? What we gonna tell the storm to do?
Well, I mean, the song talks about it says that the storm is a ministry, meaning that it just talks about our trials and tribulations didn't come to kill us or destroy us, but they come to make us better. You know what I mean? So the very same storm that we're going through that we think God meant to kill us is the same thing that God will use to give us victory in situations. So it just says the storm is a ministry. All these trials come to make me a better me. That's why I handle my battles down on my knees. You know what I mean? And that's really kind of what the song is talking about.
Okay. So I see that you do R&G, man. I see that's about to go to another level. Can you talk about that, man? Making yourself do something in your own lane. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, I mean, I've been in the music business now about 20 years. I started with Life Jennings, singing background with Life Jennings. I've managed Life Jennings, and I've worked with Neo and a bunch of these guys over the last 20 years in the hip hop, in the R&B world. And I'm a big hip hop fan, but I also love gospel. And coming out with music, and I thought I started calling my music R&G. This was years ago. Coming out with music, I was just like, man, I didn't want to be kind of like thrown in a box. I wanted this gospel music to be for everybody, not just for the people in the church, but for my fellas on the street, and sometimes it's just a presentation of it. You know what I mean? So I said, we're going to call it R&G, and people look at it different. What's that? What is that? And I just be like, yo, it's rhythm and gospel. And much more people give the music a chance than they would if I just say gospel, but it's really just, it's gospel music. It's the good news. So that's how we came up with R&G.
Awesome.
So look, you got your single is out on radio right now.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it just became the #1 internet gospel radio station, gospel song in America. Okay, and now, 2 weeks it's been #1, and now it's going to regular radio. Sirius XM just played like 4 times yesterday. Big up to Dave Dickinson and everybody over there. The song is doing great, man. It's spreading all over the world. Yeah.
Wow. Well, hopefully we playing it on the Gospel Mix Radio. So if we not, I'm sure we are. Yeah, we playing it over there. Okay. So Yeah, man, we're here to support you. I'm excited to hear this new single. I haven't heard it yet, and I'm excited, man. So who do you have behind you, behind the scenes with you on the record?
Just me and my producer, Bernie Stevenson. Just us two. I had a record out called In His Image that came out a while ago that did really good, and Sirius XM and Music Choice, and I won Best New Artist at the Steeple Awards, and it did good for a little while. And this is kind of just like a follow-up, but I actually have a whole album that comes out in June. So this is the first song off the album. It's called The Package, and it comes out in June, and I'm about to hit the road. It's looking good.
So look, man, how is the gospel community accepting you with your new your style is different than most gospel artists, which I dig it. I'm down with it. I dig it. I get it. So how are you adjusting, or how are you adjusting to them, or how are they adjusting to you? Let's talk about that a little bit, because a lot of people now, that used to be in R&B or used to do this, they're kind of, saying, hey, I might have matured in life, or my things have changed, and this is where my heart is. Even though their heart is there, their image or their movement might not be like the church folks want it to be. So how are you dealing with that in this industry today?
Man, you know what? I thought I was gonna have a big problem. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was gonna have a real major problem, because you know how the church folks is, you know how it is. But actually, I was never an R&B artist. I just worked with R&B and hip hop artists. But I knew, if I was gonna be an artist, that it was gonna be gospel music. I think Kirk Franklin and those guys took a lot of the heat. Back when Kirk was coming out, everybody thought it was, what is this? This is not God. This, So as time has went on, it's not. I don't think it's as bad now, because gospel music has grown so much, and there's so many different genres of music. But people they just want you to be real. You know what I'm saying? And as long as you ain't faking and you real, you can't beat somebody down that's real about everything. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's kind of that's where I was getting at, because you seem to be, to me, a very real spirit, real, recognize real, if you know what I mean. So that's why I was asking, how was you adjusting to, because sometimes in gospel we can deal with a lot of fake, and that's pretty much when I got in, I wasn't really dealing with that. I came real, I'm still real, and I'm continue to be real. So I would suggest just be you,
Yeah. And honestly, man, I'm gonna tell you, the slack I thought I was gonna get, I'm not getting. People are loving it. They loving me, they loving what I'm doing, they loving the move. A lot of people, they know what it is, rhythm and gospel. You know what I'm saying? It's unperfect. It's not perfect at all. It has a lot of different things wrong with it. You know what I mean? But we are perfect in him. You know what I'm saying? So that's really, what it's all about. But I haven't catched no slack, man. People just like, yo, you real? We mess with it. Just because I have a drink, does that mean God, I'm going to hell? God don't like me because I just had a little drink, or like those days is over, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't put me in a box and tell me how to love God and what actions I should be doing and should not be doing. It's just, so that's over.
Yeah, this is the spotlight, baby. You can be real on the spotlight.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not even really trying my music. Like, I went out on the road with Faith Evans last year. I did, opened up for Faith. I opened up for Genuine. I always open up for Life, Avant. I open up for Kiki Wyatt. I go out with all these guys, and I'm the only gospel singer on the program. So I'm not. When I was saying RG, it's 30 million choirs in church. You go to a concert, there's 80 million choirs that get up and sing, but there's nobody out here on the streets like on the level that I'm doing it, on the way that I'm doing it. So it really wasn't for the church. It was really the gospel to get other ears listening to it, which I'm doing. Mothers call me up, saying, yeah, my son would never listen to gospel music, but he listens to you. He listens to what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing, but he won't listen to this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that was the crowd that I was really trying to go after, because it's enough people in the church doing it. I do more shows and clubs and things than I do in worship centers.
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm saying?
and that's cool, man. I'm with it. I dig that. So we can go and do what we do. So if it's going into a club and you singing about the God's grace and mercy, or whatever. And these people, because they're in the club, of course, they're in the club on Saturday. They still in church on Sunday. So, you know, they still. So, but at least we give them a little bit before they get to Sunday. We're going to give them a little bit in their environment. And that's, you know, that's the kind of guy I am, man. I get jiggy with it like that with my promotions and marketing and what I do. I just, you know, I talk about the music. I talk about the Lord, no matter where I am. So if I'm somewhere eating some crawfish and some white man sitting next to me.
That's my favorite. I'm addicted. I eat them almost every day.
Yeah, man. That's it. Some old white man.
I eat them every day.
And I had some yesterday, old white man. I talked to old white man about 15, 20 minutes, you know, listening to what he's talking about. He, you know, drinking his Budweiser and doing what he's doing. I'm checking him out. Man, you know, I still tell him what I do and who I rep. I tell him who I represent, why I represent them, and everything is good. But man, I'm excited. Hey, Jeff, I'm excited about this song. I want to hear it.
Listen, let's go ahead and go to the single right here on the Spotlight. Let's do it.
Down on my knees, knowing God will give me the victory. The storm is a ministry, and no matter how impossible it may be, I know God is working behind the scenes. He's working it all out for me. The storm is a ministry. All these trials come to make me a better me. So now I fight my battles down on my knees, knowing God will give me the victory. The storm is a ministry, and no matter how impossible it may be, I know God is working behind the scenes. He's working it all out for me. The storm is a ministry. The storm is a ministry. It is. The storm is a ministry. It is a ministry. Oh yeah, yes it is.
Man.
The storm is a ministry.
Come on, sir.
The storm is a ministry, my brother.
Yes, sir. Man, where can we find all this? Where's your social media? Tell us all about that, man.
My social media, which, man, we got a great following. We have people following us from all around the world. Like, I'm just amazed at the following that we have. It's King RNG. It's King RNG T-Rex. So King KING TREX King Rex RNG. And I got that from T.I. T.I. was like, yo, you King of RNG. So I just started calling myself the King of RNG.
Hey, T, let me say something to you, brother. That's an amazing song right there. So you I want you to have patience with what you're doing. God is speaking to me to let you know to have patience. And what you're doing, don't stop, don't quit, don't give up. And I guess why I say patience, because when you're working as an independent, you need to understand the longevity and understand what it really takes to move through this thing. You've got a lot of people don't have what you got, man. You got something special there. So just exercise patience. But hey, look. Don't stop your grind. Don't stop your hustle, but don't give up. Don't give up. Don't let nobody stop you. And I tell you what, man, if you get with Gregory Gay, I want to use that song on my my gospel mix CD next year. So if you don't make it pop by then, baby, if you don't make it pop by then, I'm gonna make it pop in 2020.
Man, listen, I'm gonna tell you, the song is moving so quick. Like, it's only been at radio less than a month, and Tony called me and was like, "Yo, bro, your song is #1. Like it's only been 3 weeks." I was like, "Yo, you said it was gonna take a couple months." He said, "Yo, you," and now SiriusXM is playing, and they're big up to Dave. I had to say, because Dave, Music Choice, all these outlets are playing me. I have no deal, no manager, no assistant, no nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
I have people that help me out.
Hey, you need to holler at Gregory Gay, because you close to a miracle. If you know what I'm talking about, you better figure it out. I'm done. You're close to a miracle. I'm done. All right. Call the guy who put you on this show. You're close to a miracle. That's a smash, baby. And it's gonna take a smash maker to take it there. So holler at Gregory.
I appreciate you. And anything you got going on, Kerry, call me. Let me come perform for you, man.
Hey, that's what I'm talking. You ain't hearing me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come here and perform. Come here.
Yeah.
Where you at?
I live in Harlem, but I can get anywhere.
All right. Hey, do you know Gregory Gay, the guy who booked you on the show? My booking guy.
I know my radio, the guy that's working my song on radio booked this, Tony. So I'll tell him to get in touch. I'll tell him to give me.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Tony who?
Dallas Frazier.
That's my boy. Okay, great. Man, that's a hit song, baby. Tony's my guy, man. Tony's my guy. We love that song. That's gotta get on Gospel Mix CD. We do a compilation once a year. It's gotta get on there.
I appreciate it.
I don't know. It's so amazing how many times you can sing about the storm, and I hear it so many different ways, and there's another way, man. I'm loving this.
Yeah, because you was like, "What the storm tell you?" I was like, "Well, it didn't tell. It told me this is talking about from a different angle." You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
It's talking about the storm in a good way. The storm come to help us. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Hey, look, man, keep up. Wait a minute. What's up, Jeff? What you got?
Listen, Terrell, we appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you too, brother.
All right. Listen.
Hey, keep up the good work, bro. Keep up the good work, man. All right.
Most definitely. I'm gonna reach out to you. Thank y'all.
Thanks.
Y'all, Spotlight has been going up and up and up. There was a wise prophetess that said, if it's up, then it's stuck. Good God Almighty. Listen, we've been telling y'all this, and you've been seeing the wonderful, the boss man, the CEO. He's been getting love all week long for his Hall of Fame status for the Stellars. And listen, everybody is coming out. Shout out to Ernest Pugh. He's on Instagram right now. He said, yes, sir.
What's up, Ernest Pugh? What's up, baby?
Now, Kerry, I told you we had a surprise for you. Are you ready for your surprise?
Y'all know I don't do surprises well.
Well, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and say this. I got it. Here's your surprise.
What?
I'm the BP of Black Smoke Worldwide.
Hey, he done gave himself a time.
BP of Black Smoke Worldwide.
What's up, PMJ?
What's up?
PMJ.
Congratulations. Hall of Fame. Jeff, what's up, man?
What's up, man? Nothing much, man.
I'm excited.
Man, hey, y'all, we got Black Smoke Music, #1 artist, the hottest cat on Black Smoke. He the one taking all the money, sucking it up. hey, this is the number. This is Pastor Mike Jr., man. You talking about me, man. You got 7 nominations.
Yeah, man. It's a blessing, man. When you called me with it, I was tripping. You was like, cut it out. I was like, man, it just still feels like a dream. I mean this, man, and the rich heritage of all that Black Smoke does. That's why I think it's so tantamount to all that we do. With you going to the Hall of Fame, when I look at the legacy, man, of James, well, let me do it the right way, because everybody always starts with James. When we look at Keith Wonderboy, then we look at James, then we look at Ernest, then we look at Cardi. I told the Storm everything that's going. So people always ask me, like, man, how are you doing it? How you doing it? I just sit down and look at how Ernest moved and how James moved and how Cardi moved and how Keith moved and kind of put it all together. And being connected to you and Black Smoke has been a blessing, man. So I'm excited to announce myself as the VP of Black Smoke Worldwide. I'm excited about it. I'm just having a good time right now, man. Life 7 nominations, a promotion to VP of Black Smoke World.
Yo, bring it on home, baby. PMJ say, I go out and get it. I'm coming back with it.
Hey, Kerry, what we not gonna do, Jeff? What we not gonna do is sit here and act like we did hear Kerry say in 2021, I get jiggy with it. Did you hear him say that? He's like, oh yeah, I get jiggy with it. I was like, no, sir, you don't. No.
So we're gonna replace jiggy with it's lit, man. It's just lit.
Yeah, you gotta say, oh, it's lit. It's lit.
It was lit. Oh man, I had no idea you was gonna be on here today, man. I know you all over the place, and I don't really stress you guys that to jump here and jump there. So man, it means a lot to me that it actually, out of all the artists, you definitely came on to support this cause, and it's just been a great year and a half with you, man. Yeah. And I just want the people to know that we have some incredible things coming out. We're going to do some incredible things with you and our partnership. It's about to be unbelievable, y'all. This guy's incredible. Man of God. He's an incredible artist and creative. He's creative, and I enjoy working with him and being able to take his vision and help make it turn it and to turn it into what God meant for it to be. Because a lot of times artists have visions, and until they take a chance and partner and love up on some other people that can have them knock some doors down and pick the right people, man. And I know I said something earlier. I said something earlier that it's difficult being married to a brother like me, because we eat and sleep and we this is what we do, and it's hard for artists too. But because you and I, a lot of times we come up with stuff and oh man, I was on that too, and we because we're kind of yoked together in business and marketing, promotions, and just allowing just allowing God to have his space in our life and for us to do and push his word and touch the hearts of the people with it, man. So I just want you to know, man, since the day you first started counseling with me and my wife when we met you, and you took me down to the basement and let me hear some music. And the first day I had to slap you over the head and say, we ain't doing that single. We ain't gonna do that single, Pastor. I said, you the pastor of the church. I'm the pastor of Black Smoke.
Exactly.
and we did big.
I agree. And I think it just speaks to you said you used a beautiful word called yoke. And the picture of being equally yoked is me tying a rope around my neck and a rope around your neck. And as long as we walk in the same direction, we both survive. But when I go left and you go right, either I'm going to choke the life out of you or you're going to choke the life out of me. And what I've discovered is that in no place in America, no hospital in the world, do you see a doctor operating by himself. Now, he's been to school. He's did his clinicals. He's done everything. But when it comes time to operate, he has a team in the room, and it's only in our music, it's only in our dreams that we think we can do it all by ourselves. Even a great chef don't cook alone. He has a sous chef. And when God stood on the doorsteps of nothing and made everything, he said, let there be this, and it was that. He said, let it be this, and it was that. Separate the night from the day, it was good. But then when he came to man, his most prized possession, he said, now I need collaboration. He says, let us make man. And for me, I just thank God for the partnership, man. I thank God. I don't have any horror stories. I don't have any, well, watch out. I don't have none of that. The worst testimony I got about Black Smoke and Kerry Douglas is that I almost blew it listening to people who wanted to be exactly where I was, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart, man. So I thank you for the transparency. I thank you. I even thank you for the friction, because the Bible says iron sharpens iron. That's not a pretty picture. That's sparks. That's clashing. And even the days when we screaming and hollering like, no, Kerry, come on, man. I'm so grateful I shut up and didn't do I got it first, because big was prophetic. Like, can you imagine had we not did big first? And I just sit back now and be like, God. So, or even the stuff we getting ready to do with singles ministry out of the box. After this, I was listening to the earlier interview about what he was doing, and I almost called myself the new king of R&G. But I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. Cause he my type of brother, man. I like, hey, Kerry, he my type of guy. But I'm gonna show you how God works. In 2011, I started a page called PMJ R&G. And then I got so discouraged by industry people saying, hey, that'll never work, that'll never work. So even seeing him, I believe he's prophetic. It's a new wave and a new sound coming. So, and it's going to take people like you who has a vision to kind of help usher and navigate that sound. So to any artist watching right now, I mean this, man, especially independent artists, it's very hard to break things and get your foot in the industry and get your foot in the door. You need a GPS system. And for me, Kerry Douglas and Black Smoke has been my GPS. I put in the GPS Stellars and God took it exceeding and abundantly. So, man, I'm excited to be here, man. I'm so humbled. Being the vice president of Black Smoke Worldwide is an awesome responsibility. I'm going to step up to the plate. We haven't discussed my salary or nothing yet. The only thing I've got so far is some tangy Pringles. I don't know what type of package this is. This is it. I signed my deal and Kerry gave me some tangy Pringles. That's it. He said, Kerry told me, Jeff, he said, if you stay with me, I'm going to put some chips in your pocket. I said, oh, snap. These are the chips he was talking about. So I don't know what's going on.
He said you can stack them up at any time.
You don't have no brain, man. so PMJ, a lot of people like, a lot of people in gospel, they're not noticing this right now, man. But how is the feeling having your music played on R&B radio? I believe your single is like top 20 on R&B radio, man. You do realize you only been here a year and a half, right? You only been here a year and a half. You got 7 nominations. How many Stellars you won so far?
Well, if we counting, it's 12 nominations in a year and a half, 2 wins, but nobody's counting. I'm 2 for 12. Hey, Kerry, I'm 2 for 12.
So look, how does it feel? I mean, I know you're very a viral guy, so you're feeling things. How's your social media now? How you feeling? What are you getting? I mean, what I noticed, I saw a lot of these secular people playing your music, the TikTok stuff. I mean, talk to the people, man. Kind of tell them how that's going. People need to know what's happening.
Man, it's exciting, man. I mean, it's from the bottom of my heart. That's why you always laugh at me, because every time we get anything, I believe in celebrating. So I'll call Kerry, so-and-so, just so-and-so. He's like, all right, man, let me call you right back. Like, no, we're going to get excited about this because he's been here before. He's had number one. For me, man, he laughed at me. The first plaque I got was a number 7 plaque, and I was proud of my number 7 plaque. I don't know nobody who get number 7 plaques, but for me, give me my number 7, man. So it's humbling, man. I mean, from the bottom of my heart, man, to just see how it's resonating with the world. But it's also, I think right now I have a creative tapeworm. I think the more creative I become, it's like it devours and it makes me want to be even more creative. Take, for instance, Wednesday, we discovered who won the nominated for Stellars. We got the nominations. I went downstairs in my basement, recorded a whole song, shot a whole video. It's already done right now, ready to go if we get the green light. So it's like, it's always being creative.
Whoa. Can we play it on the spotlight?
I wasn't prepared.
You the VP of Black Smoke Music. Make it happen. Make it happen. I don't care what you about to say. Make it happen.
Hey, I don't
call
have it
somebody.
With me,
call somebody.
I don't have it with me, Kerry. Like, hear me. It's just
I know that ain't true.
Hey, I don't have it. Hey, Kerry. I'm in here by myself tonight.
Okay.
Hey, Hey, so hear me when I say this, man. But to any independent artist, I try my best. And I was telling somebody yesterday, I try my best to never make you wait on me.
Right.
I think a lot of times people are waiting on somebody to inspire them. I try to do my best to inspire him in seasons when it's my turn, you know. So for me, I'ma always stay progressive. I'ma always try to push the envelope. I'ma always try to meet halfway, like, hey, I can do this. And it's just been a blessing, man. And I'm excited to see what God does. We got a lot of people on the charts right now from the Black Smoke family, which I'm uberly excited about. And I believe the best is yet to come.
Wow. Well, look, man, this new project is called I Got It Single Ministries, and I am so excited for it. I can't wait till I get it turned in and you know.
Hey, Jeff, let me tell you how Kerry worked.
Come on.
Worked.
Go
I
ahead.
told Kerry, I said, man, I want to do a project called Singles Ministry because nobody really deals with relationships. He was like, okay, let's do it. All right. So I shoot him the song. He's like, all right, that's dope. Then I shoot him a clip of the video. I said, hit him on the music video. I need a whole visual album. So now I had to shoot. Hey, Jeff, we shot 6 videos in 2 days.
Jeez.
6 videos in 2 days, man. Then he called back and was like, oh, he's gonna take it to the top. So now I gotta finish another song.
Hey, tell him about the thank you song.
Oh man, thank you, man. I was chilling. I was chilling in the bed and I just woke up. I looked over at the family and I was just literally just had one of the moments where you become overwhelmed. You know, me and my girl, when we went to the prom, we were sitting down after prom and I said to her, she was like, so what you want your kids to look like? I said, I just want me a little girl with some long hair, some ears like mine. And McKinley walked in. I just literally started humming. It could have been me outdoors. And it all came together. But for the visuals, I really want to present a masculine worship in a sense of just something that's real grimy and real dirty, you know, or something that really feels. If I had to say it, it would be grills and God, stuff like that, you know, just the way average person can see themselves, you know what I'm saying? So we dropped an 11-second snippet, and that joint, boom, did a couple 100,000 views that quick. So I'm excited about it. It's gonna be on the Singles Ministry project. So man, we're looking at sometime, I think it said in July. So I'm excited about it.
Y'all, PMJ in the building. Kerry in the building. Listen, come on now.
Hey man, thank you for stopping by, PMJ Shoes. He's the last guest, he's the last person?
Yep.
Okay, what we got on him? Let's at least do got it, something, you know, got it. What we got? Come on, Lady T.
Listen, let's go ahead and go ahead.
Hey, Lady T, you better leave Lady T alone. She don't play. Hey, Lady T texted me. She said, "Are you ready?" And my internet flickered. I was like, "Hold on, my internet." I looked up. It was a whole other interview happening. I was like, "Lady T, hey,
PMJ, they ain't playing.
Hey,
they take the spotlight serious, Doc.
Hey, she the truth, boy.
Oh yeah. Hey man, much love to Monica Stevens. I also want to send some love out to my sister in Texas City, Danette, and everything. But Monica's song is top 10. Let's give some love out to her. And I want to just give love out to everybody who takes out of their time on Friday night to kick it with us. We try to bring you guys some of the best talent. We try to spotlight businesses. I want us to support the Black Bread Company. We had a company on that 3 young men out of Chicago that started their own loaf bread company. We want to definitely support that. I appreciate Greg Davis and my man, who all we had on, Greg? I mean,
Nikki Berry, Greg Davis, Terrell Simon. I mean, come on now, PMJ.
Yeah, man.
I like Terrell too, Kerry. That was a dope song.
Yeah, we're gonna work on VP of Black Smoke. You got to find some tracks for that gospel mix.
I got 99 problems. Hits ain't one.
Sheesh. I wish I had my air horn right then.
Where's our ear horn? We ain't had it today, have we?
You know, we had to do a little.
My man, James Greer, he's on tonight with us. James Greer.
Hey.
Yeah, you know, he's got a new single coming out that's with Kim Burrell and him. They just finished up, and I just heard it. It's amazing. James Greer, thank you, man. God bless you for just being who you are. I heard Ernest Pugh was on today. Anybody, you know, a lot of times the guys come, they don't let me know they coming these days. They don't say nothing. So
yeah. Well, let's go ahead and end with this. Listen, without further ado, let's go ahead and end with PMJ right now. Listen, this
4 weeks at #1, top 20 at R&B radio. Y'all make it worldwide. 7-time Stellar nominated. Oh, Artist of the Year. Y'all give it up for Pastor Mike Jr. and his new single called I Got It. Come on, baby. See y'all next week.
It's already mine.